This novel isn't really about a mental hospital. It's about how power convinces sane people they're broken. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest shows how institutions don't need violence to control you. They only need fear, shame, and time. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the most dangerous prisons don't have bars and why rebellion is contagious. The story is told by Chief Bromden, a man who pretends to be deaf and mute. Not because he is powerless, but because being invisible is safer. Bromden believes the world is run by something he calls the Combine, a vast system that forces people into conformity and crushes anything that doesn't fit. At first, this sounds like paranoia, but as the story unfolds, we realize something unsettling. The hospital isn't treating insanity, it's manufacturing it. The patients aren't broken minds. They're people who failed to conform. Nurse Ratch doesn't yell. She doesn't hit. She doesn't lose control. And that's exactly why she's terrifying. Her power comes from procedure, routine, and humiliation. During group meetings, patients are encouraged to expose each other's weaknesses, turning shame into a weapon. Ratch represents a modern form of authority, quiet, bureaucratic, and emotionally surgical. She never forces obedience. She makes rebellion feel pointless. When Randall McMurphy enters the ward, everything changes. He laughs loudly. Gambles. He challenges rules simply because they exist. At first, his rebellion looks like entertainment, a harmless disruption. But rebellion is contagious. When McMurphy challenges Nurse Ratch over something as trivial as watching the World Series, he reveals a crucial truth. Authority only works when people believe it's absolute. The moment the patient sits silently in front of a blank television, Nurse Ratch loses control, and that's when the illusion breaks. McMurphy eventually learns the truth. Some patients can't leave. The hospital decides when they're cured, and suddenly, McMurphy changes. He becomes cautious, quiet, obedient. The staff doesn't need to punish him anymore. Fear does the job for them. This is the novel As Dark as Insight. People don't stay trapped because they're weak. They stay trapped because resistance feels too expensive. The fishing trip is the story's turning point. Away from the hospital, the patients are treated like men, not diagnoses. They make decisions. They take risks. They succeed without permission. The outside world tries to intimidate them, but it fails. Freedom, the novel suggests, isn't given. It's practiced. This book asks a dangerous question. How many people in the real world are labeled difficult when they're simply refusing to submit? If you want another story that exposes power this way, subscribe.